nyama te you do it. You want no you want no la nyama te you do it. I manamona ageleze mi anamona.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another makeup tutorial. It's been a week since I did a full makeup tutorial for you guys, so I decided to do something today. So if you like this look, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Let's jump right into the tutorial. Okay guys, so I did my brows off camera. The brows from my brows I used Sophora brow pencil, and I used the Elegant Pearl concealer in the color fawn to line up my brow for the bottom and the top. So now I'm just going in with my P.louise base in the number 2 for my base, because I want my eyeshadow to pop. I'm gonna go in with a lighter base, so you know, the lighter the base, the brighter your eyeshadow will pop. So I'm just using my Real Technique Deluxe crease brush to kind of blend that out. So I'm just blending the bottom and then kind of working my way upward. So next I am gonna use the Juvia Place the Chocolate palette. I'm gonna go in with that brown shade on the bottom row and just kind of start off. It's like my starting shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. And for the brush that I'm using for that is a large eyeshadow brush. There's no name brand on there. It just says large eyeshadow brush. So I'm just gonna use that. I'm starting out in the my outer corner and kind of working my way midway to my eyes, and just blending in that brown eyeshadow. Yep. So coming back in using the same eyeshadow palette, we're gonna use that lighter brown next to the darker brown and just kind of blend the two colors together. But this time around, I am going a little higher, like closer to my brows. And the brush that I'm using is my Sigma Copper Blending Brush E35. So I'm just using that to blend both eyeshadow together. So now that I'm done blending both eyeshadows, I'm going to go back in with that same P.louise base in the number 2 to kind of cut my crease. And the brush that I'm using is my Sigma Concealer brush in number F75. So I'm just using that brush to give me that sharp edges that I want to cut my crease. So I'm just going to use that and cut the half crease, not like full cut crease, but half cut crease. And I'm just applying the concealer to my eyes. So once I'm done with that, I kind of like for my eyeshadow to dry a little before I can like go in with my eyeshadow, because when it's wet and you apply eyeshadow to the wet concealer, it just gives you that cakey look. So I prefer for the concealer to dry off first before I can go in and apply my eyeshadow. So while that's drying, I went ahead and apply eyeshadow to the other eye. And once I'm done with the other eye, I'm gonna go in with that Juvia Place the nude palette. I'm using that middle eyeshadow on the first row and just kind of apply it over the concealer. The concealer is already dry, so it's okay to go in and apply your eyeshadow, and it's gonna give it that smooth and matte look instead of the cakey look. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. And for the brush I am using, which is my base eyeshadow brush and Real Technique brush. And once I'm done with that too, I'm also using the Trap palette by Juvia Plus. I'm using the orange shade in there and just kind of blending out the harsh line between the darker and the lighter eyeshadow, just to give it that smoother look instead of having like the harsh line in between. So I'm just using that orange eyeshadow and just blending the both eyeshadow together to get rid of the harsh line. For the brush that I'm using for that one to use my Morphin brush. There's no number on here. It's just a Morphin blending brush. I'm just using the blend out both eyeshadows. So yes, I'm just going back and forth with the color. Now I'm also using that Trap palette. I'm using the shimmer gold in there, just a little. I just took a little on the brush and just apply it to my eyes because I want the look to be matte look instead of a shimmer look. Like also too, I want a little pop in my eyes, so I just use a little bit of that shimmer eyeshadow from the Trap palette. Now I'm using my NYX eyeliner to just do my eyeliner. I'm not doing a wing liner or doing too much with the liner because I am gonna go back in and blend that eyeliner together with my darker eyeshadow to give me that smoky look. So I'm not really so concerned about the eyeliner right now. I'm just kind of like, just doing it for the sake of it. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna use that darker brown in the chocolate palette to blend out the eyeshadow along with the liner together to give me that smoky look that I want. So for the brush that I'm using, I'm using the same like large eyeshadow brush. There's no name on there. It just says large eyeshadow brush. So I'm just using that to blend out my my outer area to give me that smoky look. So I'm just keep blending, just going back and forth. Now I switch brush back to the Morphin blending brush to just kind of blend everything out together, give it that smooth and smoky look, kind of clean everything out. Just doing some final touches and moving on to using that glitter. It's a glowing up Academy glitter, chunky glitter. I'm just using a tiny bit like the dust, just a little tiny bit from my inner tear duct area because I want, like, you guys can't even see. It's just a little bit I use for that. So now I'm just priming my face with my Maybelline Master Primer. We're done with the eyes for now. We're not completely done with the eyes. We're just done with, kind of done but not fully done. So moving on to the face, I'm priming my face with my Maybelline Master Primer, and I'm gonna go in with my NARS foundation along with my L.A. Pro Matte foundation, just kind of mixing everything together, just mixing everything together to complete the look. So once I'm done applying both foundations, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that. I'm using my beauty blender or blender, however you want to call it. I'm just blending the eyeshadow, not the eyeshadow, but the foundation into my skin. Doing the whole process, and So yeah, I'm going to make sure I'm blending underneath that little scarf or hairband I have on there. Blend, 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 blend. And I already set my face with my, I set the foundation with my Mary Kay setting powder. So I did that, you know. Now I'm moving on to the concealer. I am using my Juvia Plus concealer in the number 11 to do my highlighting. Okay, once I am done applying my concealer, I am gonna set my face with my Contagious setting spray by Morphe. It helps with the blending process. You know, it just absorb into your skin better too once you set the face. Yeah, you know, yeah, whatever. So I'm using my setting brush and just like set this the concealer and going back in with my blender and just kind of blend everything out and clean everything out, you know, and blend my nose area too with the beauty blender. And once I am done with that too, I'm gonna use my Juvia Plus setting powder in the well, not number, but it's called Gobi. So I'm using my Gobi setting powder by Juvia Plus, which is gonna set my face. And I'm still using my Real Technique setting brush for that too. Alright, now we're gonna move on back to the eyes again. I am just gonna use my L'Oreal gel liner to just kind of line my, you know, my waterline to give it that pop, give it that, give it that, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna line my waterline like that. Going back in with that chocolate eyeshadow palette, I'm using the same brown that we started off with first, and then just kind of like smoke out that gel liner and the eyeshadow. Just kind of blend everything out together because you don't want no harsh lines and stuff in your blending process. You know, it's all about blending. Once I'm done with the blending process, I'm using my NYX mascara. I just apply that to my bottom lash and my upper lash. And moving on to the lashes, I'm using this lash that I got from Amazon. I can leave the name down in the description box if you guys want to check it out. It's just a lash that I got from Amazon. And I did apply my contouring, whatever. I did use my Juvia Plus contouring stick, and it's called Kashina. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my Instant Pot, Real Technique Instant Pot cheek brush and just kind of blend that out. Blend it out. Blend. And you just kind of want to blend everywhere you apply your contour. Now I'm using my Morphin fluffy brush to just kind of blend my nose area too. So I'm using my Sahara brush by Juvia Plus. I'm going in with the second shade on the first row and just kind of blend that out. Apply that over my contour area. Oh, at this point my battery died, so I did my lipsticks and like my final touches and stuff off camera, so you guys can see like the whole